What is up, guys? Wild High 77 back with some more Outer Worlds. And I never realized you could actually look out into space. That's nice. There's the groundbreaker. That's cool. Yep. That's cool, but we are going to be traveling all the way over here to Monarch. Wait, let's find out. I've got to see my journal. I got to see where I'm going. Radio Free Monarch. Okay, I do got to go to Stellar Bay. That's all I wanted to know. I couldn't remember. Since it was giving me 2 landing locations, I wasn't sure which one I was going to.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match
Check
for
that
my
out.
piloting skills.
Check that out. That's actually pretty neat. Oh, wow. The cloud movement. Look at it. Look. Okay. Definitely not a Bethesda game. A lot more detail. Sorry, Bethesda. Sorry, Sam. And Felix, I think it's a girls' day out. We'll take the girls with us. Oh, damn. Fucking coils burn again already. That one was cheap. Yeah. I got an achievement for reaching Stellar's Bay. Okay. Who would have thought? Stellar Bay.
Hey,
Whoa.
hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around.
What's up?
That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing out there?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Captain Trevor Rhodes.
Well, there's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is Stellar Bay really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
You're not what I expected to find on Monarch.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
I'm gonna have a look
Mr.
around
Sandra will
town.
be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Oh, here we go. That depends.
I
What
got
is it?
this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Sure, I can ask
Thanks a
about your
bunch.
poster.
Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Sure, buddy. I found the yacht club. Who am I talking to?
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
I'm gonna keep listening. I'm kind
But
of
I gotta
enjoying
get
this.
in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I'm Trevor Rose. Pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Sure, another round, bartender.
Stand. What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
I'm told you could help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head.
What do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine something? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the money, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
And if I can't get a steroid or caffeine something or other?
That's quitter talk. You want me shooting straight? Give me my meds.
I'll be right back. Demanding little bitch, ain't she?
Try just to, hey, you heard her.
Alright, looks like I'm off this way. Passion pills, that's what they're called.
Velma seem out of sorts too.
She's always...
If Velma's
Hi.
capable of running... Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Aw,
Quite
you're
the
so
bedside
sweet.
manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
I'm here to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Actually, the pills are for me.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
You can't trust people these days.
Ouchie.
Except for you. I can tell. You've got one of those faces. I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
I don't know, Auntie. You'll have to pry that secret from my sweet little
Don't blame
cheeks.
me if I puke on your shoes.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
Uh-huh. Why don't you show me a thing or two?
Much as I'd love to, my rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for Caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for? Oh,
Ah, shit.
her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
Bullshit. There must be some way I can increase her allotment.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Wonder if I can hack it. I thought you were in charge around here, Auntie. You sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Remind me, what supply room?
The one upstairs, where we store our medicines.
You know, I kind of want to do it. Oh, wait, where can I
In
find
the town
this Dr.
graveyard,
Williams?
I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
Where's
The
the graveyard?
graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
I'm just curious. Can I get away with the
Well,
intimidation?
this certainly isn't worth my good health. I'll get you a dose, but I'll have you know, I'm very disappointed in you. There, and good riddance. That's the last help you're getting from Abigail Edwards. If
I'm
Vilma's
okay
capable
with
of running
that.
The warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
I'm okay with that, but I still kind of want to visit this cemetery. I mostly did that because I'm supposed to win so many speech challenges. I didn't have to intimidate her, I just did. You, sup?
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the
Can it
above?
be all? There you go. Got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See, I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible, got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was
do it.
fast. I gotta see about stocking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment. Great.
Glad to have you.
Where to?
I gained 900 cartridge fit. Nice. Let's find the
Oh,
information
Hiram?
broker.
I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
We've already waited on a ship. We need Nikia's help.
I hope
for
you
now.
like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
Alright, so I gained another
I don't know what
character.
the game's like on
All for
Terra
one.
2,
Wait a minute.
But out here, the
I have
daintier
all the
weapons ain't
companions.
gonna cut it. Manosaurs require stopping power.
Yeah, but what's left after you're done with them?
Something that way. What's this? Oh, we discovered another vending machine and another bat. There's a lot of bathrooms in this game. That's all annoying. Oh, but I kind of need that. Excuse me, ladies. Sorry, just had to go before we got on our way. That's all I did. I had to go potty before we went anywhere. It certainly
What are
wasn't
the
to
chances
pick up
of all
the...
the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Wrap mask and
Okay,
painted
so in
eyes,
this-
right here.
Sir, please, I need your help. I can pay. Oh, thank you
What?
for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful.
Yeah. Your child is missing. Where'd you last see him?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And I was right. He ran
Tucky.
out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen. Please,
Taco
won't
Bell to
you
me.
go and find my boy?
Yeah, I'll
Thank
help
you.
you.
Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Sure, sir. I mean, ma'am. She looked like a sir. She did. Apparently dialogue's up as high as it can go. Let's get my leadership up. Apply. And apparently I gotta get her set up. All right, cool. Let's go do this. Actually, I think I got to go look at the journal because I think I want to save the little boy before we go heavy-handed into the main quest here. Heavy-handed. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. I don't know why, but the ads more remind me of BioShock.
Hey, Cap, got a minute?
You want to talk to me? Where you at? You're right here.
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
Now
Figure
what?
while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Thanks for the compliment, I think.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Okay. What can I
Really?
do?
Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, with the family we once were.
What do you need to do?
First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
And
Then we find my
after that?
2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Sounds like fun. Let's go.
Thanks, Cap.
Alright, so we've got a bunch of different quests. And it seems like one of the ones that I gotta do no. This is the one we're going, Star-Crossed Troopers. Alright, let's do... Holy shit, that's a ways away. Looks like we
Good
get
old
to
Stellar
explore
Bay.
this world a little bit.
Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of... Right. Here's the road. Follow it south.
Fuck. Screaming like that. It's over here. I'm not interested in the salt tuna. However, I will take the bypass stunt and the bit cartridge. Do not have what I need to pick that. Alright, cool. See, the glowy boxes fuck me up. I always think that I can access them. There's a church here. There's a church in space. That is not something I expected to see. Lore. I picked up a book.
You heard that, Amber?
what you get for being a smartass.
You do it to me all the time.
And I suffer my consequences too. You know what? This is kind of like Fallout 76 right here, where the church kind of acts as a sanctuary. I could sleep for free. And I'm getting hella. Pick up a nice hat. I got a nice hat. Plenty of purple berry wine, too. Alright. We had our fun in this place. Oh, hello. You are a drunk, aren't you? Where's my... There it is. I guess I'm heading this way. Oh, we got enemies. Nice. Overhauled power. I found power on it. Which means you know I gotta check it out. Oh, it's just a helmet. Surprisingly not as good as the one I'm wearing. That's rather sad. Ouch.
Keep this up and I won't have any new battle scars.
Kill the Colossus, I feel special. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Still a ways away.
Gotta find people.
Oh, get control, Chris. There we go. Got it. Holy shit. Why does it seem like I can't move? There we go. What's that? Got it.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Take your word for it. Found a flaw in you. Flaw tutorial. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking a flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Found a flaw in you, robophobia. Auto mechanicals now give you the willies, and when they're attacking your party, you're not as effective as you should be. I'll go with that. So I gain a perk for that. Oh, let's see here. Yes. Cool. Got it. Ash. Did not mean to switch my gun like that. There we go. Too used to playing Fallout, that's what that is. Okay, so I'm actually afraid of robots. I got my first flaw. I knew flaws were part of the game. I'd read about it.
Incoming!
Got him. Weapons. I gotta check the bodies. Always loot. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Green Acres is the place to be. I don't know what you are, but I've seen you sitting there. Oh! Oh, he didn't see that coming.
Calm down.
Got him. The harder they fall. Killed a mega creature. Ha ha ha! Dude, that dude had a lot of shit. Must have swallowed it. The vermin. That's a named weapon, so I might as well take it. I don't think I can go this way. Holy shit, that's a long way down. Alright, so I gotta figure out my way around this shit. Dead people. I like dead people. They produce things I like, you know, ammo and money. I'm pretty sure I can't clear that jump. Hello, what did I find here? You don't mind if I pick up all your shit, right? And I'm sure you don't need it. But I can't go any further. Shit! Kinda lost here. Got a backpack. I don't know why though. What's this way? A place that is locked. Requires Chastity's hideaway key to unlock. So I found Chastity's hideaway. Whoever Chastity is. That's always a bonus-filled thing. Alright, I made it all the way back here. I have a feeling I have to go around this mountain range. Or whatever you want to call it. Very strange looking world. Ooh. I'm having a feeling I don't want to go into that shit. I mean, just hearing the bubbling of it alone. And then hearing that. And then hearing that pretty much lets me know it's not a good idea to go into that shit. More marauders. Got him. Shit. Got it without going in. I'm always ready for more, but you took my kill away from me. That upsets me. Looks like my gun's about to break. Ooh, discovered Amber Heights Crossroad. It's cool to
South
discover
here,
things.
off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
What are you talking about? It's already been a decent trek. What in the fuck was that? I see. Oh shit. Okay. Did not mean to waste time on that. Whew. So we had a mana swarm and then these manosaurs. That's some crazy shit. A little campfire here and a little bird. Knew there had to be dead people somewhere.
Love to get my hands on whatever did that.
Bits. Off the road, down the slope. I guess the only place I can go is that way. I don't think I can go that way. That was me. I did it. I didn't want to do it, but I did it.
Here they come!
Damn it! Nothing on that asshole.
The last of them.
I'll need the pulse hammer. I gotta check the camp before we move on. Well, since you're up, coffee. Alright, we'll follow the road. But Trevor don't fucking jump for shit in this game. Fallbrook Crossroads discovered.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
We're at Fallbrook. That's Fallbrook. All right, we'll stop in for a minute. Why not? I can use some gun repair anyway. All right, so we found another town. Yay! Burp. Vomit burp. Miracle of the Frontier. Deserters forced to return by heroic stranger. Oh, they're talking about me. How interesting. Absurd, yet lasted. What up, G?
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Tell me about
no
the
reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Where am I? What is
Guess
this
it's
place?
true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Sure.
Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Got it.
Sublight territory. Feels like being home.
Fallbrook's great. Anything you want, they've got it. So long as you've got the bits.
Looking around. There's a vending machine. Pick up Knock You Out bar. I'm kind of curious what that is. I'm going to pick that up. Now, who needs to rent a room when you could just sleep in a bed? Nobody would say shit. Thug. Sublight thug. I thought I saw a dead body there.
Wanna
Convicted.
make love to me to Stolle Bay? boss lady told me to take the night off.
I'm beat. Just got back from delivering to that house with a strange family.
The ones that always smell like raw meat and got splotches of blood on them?
Yep. Oddest thing. They started ordering cans of Horstwurst, but only if they come from the C&P factory.
Makes you wonder what the secret ingredient is.
Ball book patrons. So lucky. I don't want the best. Don't look at me. Dry goods and sundry. Oh, same gun. Well, guess what? I want it. Nothing as good as what I'm wearing. All right. I did not do that again, did I? No, good, I didn't. I thought I sold my healing supplies again. Some of the controls are a little weird with this shit sometimes. The hell, shiny... Well, let's, sell all my junk. I really need this, so you can have that. Alright, better than that light machine gun. I like my vermin and I like my ultimatum. Let's see here. That takes heavy, okay. Yeah, repair everything. Cool. Unequip, repair, breakdown, swap. No. Cool. Salvage shipping. I'm going to search around. Insurance agent. I stepped in here to find... Well, I'm finding a lot of vending machines. I haven't found a workbench yet. That's rather disappointing. A pretty long place. Shit ton of vending machines around too.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be cleaner, fancier, stocked with better booze.
Cheaper. I've emptied 14-bit carts in the last 2 hours.
That's because you've got a terrible tell. Whenever you're lying, your right eye twitches like mad.
It most certainly does not.
I wouldn't steer you wrong, friend. See? There it goes again.
I can take a hint.
Good to know. You didn't see shit. Workbench. Finally found one. Install mods. Adds weight. Better. Cool. Let's see if anything for this. Tinker. All I got. Real quick. Ultimatum. I think it might be that one. Yeah. I'll throw that on.
If you're feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
I'll see if we can discover the waterfall. Well, at least I can walk in the water. I knew there had to be something inside here. Plasma launcher. Knew there was a reason coming. Whoa! You guys all right? You okay? You good? I thought I did this already. might be more useful that way. Where the fuck's this go? I love the fact there's so many different things you could check out. It's nighttime. Found a random little camp. Right. Oh. Requires a storage key. I think Fallbrook is definitely going to be someplace I need to go come back to and spend a little more time exploring. I think I'm going to find a bed to make it daytime and continue our trek. I think we're good. Yep, we're good. It's daytime. Alright, dickheads. We'll catch you on another time. Because we are heading back to what it is we're supposed to be doing. Haven't really achieved shit tonight. Just kind of running around exploring, which is fine. That's one of the pleasures of Fallout, so. And, like keep always saying Fallout, but Elder Scrolls had it too. Sometimes it was fun to just go get lost. And we got a couple new weapons out of it, too.
Like yours, Nyoka. He polished it, sang to it, slept with it. Not like that, as far as I know.
Sounds like he had himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
Their mistake.
I can already tell I'm not going to like that on there. Hey, we reached the level.
Oh, right. Sounds like he had himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
He couldn't hit the...
Okay, lie can go higher. And now I get an extra perk. Let's see here. We'll go with that.
Broadside of an assault cruiser, hence the tin shredder.
Wouldn't be the first man I met bearing compensation for his lack of skill. Look northwest.
That's a
that ain't it,
joke.
but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
What the fuck? Yeah, this don't look like bandits to me, sweetheart. You said they were bandits. Holy shit. I came here looking for marauders, not fucking that. That's not okay. I got lied to. Fallout game we wanted Fallout to be. Just a review that I've heard numerous times. All right. Over to another crossroad. Glad you see. You hope. I'll take your jeweled ring, too. You don't need it. You're dead. Fucking marauders. Evicted, you can't go nowhere. Hunter's Outpost requires key card. Over that way.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.
You want to talk?
What's
Let's
up?
talk. You mentioned a more fun way up the mountain?
We can take the caverns up, but if you ain't into spelunking, there's a path a little ways north. I'd warn you, it'll be a tough trek. Big bad's up on that hill. I'm game to hunt them if you are, but it'd be safer to stick to the caverns.
Yes, the choice is mine.
That again.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
I'm down. Let's do it. Before we do, though, we will save game real quick, just in case. Just in case I fuck up. Excuse me. I I mean, if that's the nightmares you were warning me about, it's not that impressive. Yeah.
Raps. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Well, raps ain't nothing. Who got another kill? Examine. Got it. Now I gotta go talk to her.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Hold on, tell me about the UDL contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
You didn't try and find him?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Alright, so now we gotta go a place I've never been. Alright, well, nothing to it but to do it. Let's crawl. Face some real nightmares. That is what she said, some real nightmares. One thing about this game, as comparison to like Fallout and even Fallout New Vegas, which is from the same creators here, the game's bright. The color schemes are bright. The planets are bright, which makes it a hell of a lot easier to see enemies at range. I'm picking them up and off a lot easier because of the fact that I can actually see them. I don't know what that noise is. There they are. Oh, shit. Who's not? Yikes, where'd you guys come from? Somebody told me they had a sneak ability.
Who's ready for more?
I'm on fire. Fireball.
Like true professionals.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Who the fuck just talked to me? Are you worried about fucking marauders?
How the hell did marauders?
Why do people make such a big thing out of hiking? Once you're up, you just gotta go down again.
To be honest.
I noticed. What am I getting attacked by? Oh, you.
Can't get past that armor.
Don't mind this.
The last of him.
I'll pick up the cigarette lighter. Why not? All right, now we'll search around here. Alright, looks like in here I go. Auntie Cleo's better than nature. No. Ready for another day. Let's do this. There are enemies in here.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station is locked down. So leave already.
That's the last of him.
Excellent. Don't need the vermin. Ammo and money. We are. How about you? You got anything to talk about?
Something on your mind?
Not on my mind. Nope. Let's go. Oh yeah, Adrenos will work too. Weapons parts, sure. Another Adreno. Energy cells.
I got myself with the water too.
Haha.
Oh, when I closed the door. Kind of shook the cup in my hand.
Alright.
Leave it all away.
I'm never going to use the heavy machine gun, so that can go. Never going to use the plasma launcher, so that can go. I've learned the vermin is useless, and the ultimatum is useless. Technically, this is just all extra shit. Alright, I gotta look into that. Not as good as what I'm wearing, okay. Go ahead, Pudge. You want to sit there? You can sit there.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
I agree. Locked door that I can't. Come on, Pud. Figure out what you want to do. You're distracting me.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
Face the intercom, but yet I haven't figured out how to get to you yet. That's the exit. I don't want to leave. That's a bathroom. Ah, there it is.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
I need to see the information broker about...
No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
Thank you.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
Okay,
broker. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
How many brokers? Or how many Marauders
Too
broke
many,
into the station?
Considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
I'll see what I can do. Back to the elevator. We gotta go kill more things. Elevator.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
I know. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Only way to go. Hello. I shot him in the crotch. He didn't like it, but I loved it. Up. Spacer's Choice found a flaw in you. Corrosive weakness. Suffering too many corrosive burns has made you weak against corrosive damage. Sure, why not? I don't really care. We'll reduce some vendor prices. Oh. Cosmic smokes. See, lung cancer is still a thing, even in the future. Alright. Read those on my own time. Let's see here. Weapons parts. Plenty of good shit. I'll take it. I am not hurting for ammo. Really not that hard finding money either. They probably could have, like, pulled back on how much they give you. Again, I really shouldn't compare to Fallout, but one of the fun things, one of the fun challenges of Fallout was making do with what little you could get. And in this game, I mean, they're just loading me up with goodies. They probably could have toned down on that just a little bit. But hey, that's not a complaint, that's just an observation.
They got the drop on us. Nice hit. Nice work.
Thank you.
That's the last of them, I think.
Of course it is.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Told you I'm looking for a certain information broker. You're not an easy man to reach.
That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Some folks don't look kindly on me being a purveyor of delicate information. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Careful, I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
So we kicked them off.
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Can't we cut them off from the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
I'll talk some sense into them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
Naoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who
Tug
can
on my
help.
heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do
Apparently
what
I
I
did.
can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
All right. Have a good one.
You know where to find me if you need me.
And we gained another level. I'm kind of curious what else is around. We do have a quick exit. That's a good thing. Terminal. If it's not stealing, I'm taking it. If it is stealing, I'm still taking it. Because apparently there's no morality in this game. There's nothing stopping me from doing it. All right. We got a lot done. I was saying we didn't get shit done, and now we got a lot done. But I think we're about to head back to Terra 2, our first planet. So this may be interesting. And I do have skills. Cool. I'll accept that, and then we got to take care of them because they have perks. Why? She is using a melee weapon, so it'd be smart to have that. Now, we're still on her shit. So we will map it to... Where am I going? Going that way. There it is. Got to fast travel to Stellar's Bay, and I guess to my ship. Spacer's Choice prefabricated living just like home. Like I said, I believe we're heading to Terra 2. Come on. Load screens. My good girl. My good girl. Load, come on. Guess I'll just walk to it. Expansion site. Guess I'm going to the expansion site. Which I'm assuming is where my ship is anyway. There's Grim, who welcomed me. That might have saved damage when I first arrived. There's the ship. And why I couldn't just fast travel to my ship is beyond me. But we're here. So have cookies. Then have a cookie. So don't have a cookie. Then have a cookie.
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise.
No, you can't have
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. Alright, before we take off, I want to check out her quarters. Just wanted to see if shit actually resupplies. It's L, this is her room. And Sam is hanging out in her room.
Is cleaning done well?
Potent, earthy, one whiff of this, and a Rapidon will tear through 6 inches of armor just to get to you. Oh. Made a photograph of Nyoka with her hunting crew. Etched into the back of it in a muddy red is the word Charon. I scrawled the name Freda into the otherwise pristinely preserved Rapidon head. And she's got a shit ton of food. And ammo, I just have to confiscate. Look at her! She's drunk as shit, and that's just the way she fell asleep. That's funny. That's funny as hell. Alliance deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson: never dream. It's cute. I just realized, like, when I complete shit, it winds up here on the walls. I can see the planet from my quarters. That's very nice. Messages for Trevor Rhodes, and nothing there. Messages. All right. Again, I might as well transfer out some useless stuff. I don't think there's a limit to the bin, but we're about to find out. There's not. Good. That means everything I don't necessarily need. We'll just throw that shit in there for now. Good. Then we'll give a quick nap. Cool. Captain was tired. Captain's awake. That's the exit I don't want to leave. Really? I gotta pick a locker in my own ship? For a light assault rifle. Useless.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
Alright, play it.
Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short, lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Huh. A minute to talk?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
What about your last captain? Do you miss him? Or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains of the ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss? How can I be of assistance?
Talk to you later.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
That is correct. Alright, Terra 2, here we come. I know I gotta go to Roseway too, so while I'm there, I'll make sure I'll do that.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Good. I'll stick with my group. I'll stick with the ladies. I can't believe I haven't completed 30 speech yet. 30 speech checks. I haven't failed that many either. I really did make Trevor a smooth talker. Which, of course, why wouldn't I? I know how these games can be. Alright, I gotta travel over here, a place I've not been. So we'll fast travel to the power plant and walk from there. Faux windows, order now. Alright, where's my indicator? I gotta figure out my way around this. Still dead things. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go to a workbench.
Oh, you are in for it now.
Bunch of those birdie birds. Okay, enough. It's over.
I'd wager this is the outcome.
It ought to be easy.
Don't mess with us.
You scared?
Target practice.
Tear them apart!
Damn, how did I miss him? Guess I just suck at aiming. No doors I can enter. Alright, it's inside here. Whatever it is I'm here for.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted.
Rebecca? Anders? You in there?
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
I see bodies. That's not a good sign, pal.
Oh no.
Fish sticks.
Oh no. What did you do?
Uh-oh. This looks bad.
Got that one, got that one. I gotta talk to her now, which she'll wait a second. Getting a lot of model spaceships.
At least...
Wonder if I get to...
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Might do it. I didn't think there was anything about the wilderness you didn't know.
That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
It looks like I'll be heading to Scylla next. Oh, very, very interesting. I just want to finish exploring this area. Got forced to come here, might as well see if there's anything worthwhile to take. Good rest area. Had to do it. Had to be done. Alright, we made it daylight. Armor perk. Found a music box. Interesting. I can't fuck with that. That's where I found them. Can't fuck with that. Nothing to fuck with here. Okay. Then what I need to do... What the hell's that? Vending machine. Okay, that's what that is. Go to the Edgewater landing pad. Anatomy and behavior. Supposedly a workbench somewhere. Right there. Excellent. Go to my light assault rifle. Cool. Ooh, I can pick this.
They can't keep us out.
As long as nobody's watching. What's up, boss? Alright. Ship's right there. My shit is repaired. I discovered some more protecticians. I mean, I could pick it, but he'd probably get pissed. Well, fuck it.
Real slick.
Yes, yes, I am. Take it all. Oh, what you talking about? I didn't do anything. It affects reputations if you're caught. I thus far have been lucky and have not been caught in my pilfering, so what? Of course she is.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Good to know.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Good. I'm going to take care of this real quick before we call it an episode. That doctor who contacted me saying he had something, some weapon or something he wanted me to check out. We're going to go check on him and find out what he wants us to check out. And that'll probably do it for this episode since we're reaching the 2-hour mark. So I guess I'll say it now while we're in the loading screen. Of course, as I say it. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did in any capacity, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out all the other great Let's Plays from Sounds Dicey Gaming, as well as all the great content of Realm of the Mist Entertainment's sister channel. And of course, check out all the audio podcasts a long ways away. There we go. Check out the audio versions of the podcast by looking up Realm of the Mist Entertainment at anchor.fm, Apple iTunes, or wherever quality podcasts can be heard. And of course, guys, we are coming up on the holiday weekends. I want to wish a happy Hanukkah starting this weekend for all my Jewish friends. And of course, next week, Merry Christmas to all those who celebrate that holiday as well. So we'll still get more videos in before those holidays officially kick off, but I just wanted to be able to say it now because I know we are getting close. All right, we are in Roseway. Luxury apartment. Have I ever been in here? Interesting stuff. As long as nobody's around, then nobody could care. Just like the Uncle Cracker song. As long as no one knows, then nobody can care. Alright, the easiest way I'm gonna get to do this is to find Groundbreaker terminal. Huh. He wants me to visit him. There he is.
Ah, I remember you. You must have received my wireless. Thank the law. I went to great risk to send that.
I did. What do you mean by a great item of value?
I knew that it'd entice you to return to our dangerously unprofitable township. I asked you here because I have a working prototype of the Altinature, Auntie Cleo's very first weapon. I'd like you to have it before it gets confiscated.
I don't understand. Why are you giving this
The
to me?
schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to the creation of the beauty you now possess. Unfortunately, Auntie Cleo R&D felt otherwise. The market's already saturated, they said. Weapons are everywhere. They aren't interested in mass-producing the Altinature, which makes this an illegal prototype weapon. Given your unlawful proclivities, I thought it'd be safest with you. So here we are. I'd rather see it in the hands of a free agent than destroyed.
Sorry to hear that, but I'll put it to good use. Cool, so we got a new weapon. While I'm here, I constantly fuck with modifications on the guns, but I never do it to my armor. Silver tongue. Cool. All right, now we'll head back to the ship. we'll head back to the ship and off to back to Monarch, I believe. Or no, Silica, I think is the next spot I gotta go. And once we land at Silica, that is where I will end the video. You mean no?
Like saying no.
I'd keep going if I didn't have to work tomorrow. I can't.
After the party.
Yeah, after the party I have plans. What am I missing tonight?
I don't know.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
I don't care. Yep, I gotta travel to Silica.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Or Scylla.
We gotta talk about this.
Talk about what? There you are.
Hey boss, got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Shock and disbelief, seeing how most of my friends are still on
forgot
Earth.
about that. Though, shock and disbelief's a good way to put it. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
This is obviously important
Figured
to
I
you.
should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Thank me later. Alright, now let's go check with the vicar and make sure he's not being all pissy. Still hanging out in his room.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Nothing new? Alright, cool. Alright guys, that'll do it, and I will catch you on the next Outer Worlds when we go to Scylla. And I guess I'm gonna have to take...
Stay safe out there.
Thank you. Let's see, I'm gonna have to deselect her and put him on. That's where I'll save, outside the ship with my crew together. Alright, so next episode we will be exploring Scylla. Until then guys, have a good night.